I got my nigga with me, and his name's Cheese.
Bitch.
And Cheese is a bitch.
Bitch.
Alright, so the team on the bottom. Alright, we uploaded this video a few days ago. Wait, no, like a week ago, actually. And Cheese made this strong-ass team that's on the bottom. It's very fruity. And he basically challenged anyone to beat it on Wi-Fi because, you know, we were looking for some good competition on Wi-Fi with this strong team that he made. Look at him laughing. He already knows Wi-Fi is a joke these days, nowadays. Anyway, so the prize was if you beat the team, we would upload the battle to our channels. But since this guy beat me and nobody beat Cheese, I guess this is the only battle that's going to be uploaded. So yeah, I did lose this battle. Spoilers. But you know, the prize was that if he beat me, then he would get to narrate it and upload it to my channel. But he doesn't really narrate, so he asked me to narrate it for him, and that's fine. And Cheese is a bitch. And
yeah, you too.
And yeah, this guy was actually pretty damn good. Kind of like it didn't throw me off, but he played very well, and I didn't play so well, so he like kind of smashed me.
You left your guard down.
Yeah, I let my guard down according to Cheese. Shut up. And
You suck.
let me just tell you right now, Choice Band Terrakion is a huge ass threat. Okay, that thing needs to be banned. I'm just kidding. Yeah, I guess we can get into the battle now, and I can shut the fuck up.
I hope.
Cheese likes turtles.
Yeah, they're fucking cool.
Alright, so I'm gonna lead with my Polytoad, and he's gonna lead with his Rotom. Now, I led with my Polytoad just because I wanted to get the rain up because he had no weather on his team. And I go for the Protect here just to see what move he's gonna go for. Obviously, that's the only reason to go for Protect first. And I see that he's going to go for the Volt Switch, so I go out to my I Love Elo. Please explain why you named this Chansey that. Please, God.
Why did you?
Wow! It wasn't me! Wow.
It's not myself, man.
Okay, so he goes for the Volt Switch, and then he goes out to his Choice Band Terrakion, and then he predicts my Switch nicely, goes for the Stone Edge. This Mew does not have max defense, so therefore it gets shitted upon. Good lord. That thing is a big-ass threat.
The Stone Edge.
Now he's going to go, well... He didn't predict my switch. He predicted me to attack with Mew probably, or go for Will-O-Wisp. So he switched into his Heatran, which walls Mew nicely. But I ended up bringing in my Ferrothorn, and I do not want to take a Fire Blast just in case. So I switch into my Tentacruel. I'm gonna go for the Toxic Spikes, I believe, because he has a Gengar, and I don't know. I just rather get up Toxic Spikes, try and kill that Terrakion a little faster. So now he brings out his Rotom. He's going to go for the Volt Switch again. Wait, no, he went for Trick, right? I'm not even looking at my screen. He went for Trick, and before this battle, Cheese told me to switch in Polytoad as Trick fodder if Rotom is ever going to use Trick, because it just makes everything easier.
He should have led off with the nigga Chad, because his opponent was going to predict him to lead off with Polytoad.
Probably, but I'm a boss. I call the shots. Anyways, so he goes for the Volt Switch, and then he brings in this strong-ass bull, and I am very scared, so I'm going to go for the Protect. And he ends up going for the Close Combat. Now, my dumbass, I thought I could take a Close Combat with Mew, because I did not know that the Mew did not have, I didn't even look at the Mew before the battle. So, just look, I don't even have to say anything, just look how much damage this does. It does way more than I thought it would, and I forgot that the rocks were up, so I was just messing up the whole battle. But yeah, so my Mew it just took a dumb amount of damage from that close combat. So I'm gonna have to switch out, go to my Toxic, but and look how much this. Oh my goodness, man! This Terrakion was a big ass threat.
We changed a lot of things during this challenge.
Oh my gosh, it's too strong. Now I can clearly live another close combat. So, I think I could go for the Scald or the Rapid Spin. I don't even remember.
Yeah, you went for the Scald.
I went for the Scald, right? Yeah. I knew he'd probably bring in his Gengar predicting the Rapid Spin, so I went for the Scald. Or if he decided to stay in, I could just kill his Terrakion either way. And I do get the burn, so that's good, but not good enough. So I'm just going to go for the Protect before going for the Scald, just to get some HP back before he attempts to hit me and before I attempt to kill him. So, I'm going to get 12% back, which is always good. And then, you know, I figure he wouldn't switch out because he's burned and he's probably sub-disabled. So it's pretty much useless. He can't really disable or sub or whatever he wants to do. So I'm just going to go for the Scald here, take him out. He gets a special defense drop, but it doesn't matter because he's going to bring in his Rotom next turn anyways. So yeah, it didn't matter at all. He could probably kill me from this point regardless. So he brings in his Rotom. I'm going to switch out to my Ferrothorn after I use Protect to get some more HP. And he goes for Volt Switch, of course. And he's probably going to go for Volt Switch again as I switch out to my Ferrothorn. And
the nigga Chad.
The nigga Chad. He goes for the Volt Switch, does nothing obviously. But that's not the point of Volt Switch. So he's probably going to go into his Terrakion now. And he does indeed do that. And I have nothing to switch into. So I'm going to have to let something die now. Most likely me. I think I go for Protect now though. He predicts that. Yeah. I go for the Protect, and he brings in his Heatran right away, and I'm gonna be forced to switch, except I'm not gonna switch anyways because it's raining. So I'm gonna go for the Stealth Rocks, I believe, and that Fire Blast did a shit ton of damage. God damn. But it's raining, so you know, and stuff and whatnot. So I'm going to go for the Protect just to get some more HP. He goes for the Earth Power. Now that he has his Heatran on the field, I'm just going to switch into my my Chansey, because apparently I love Elo. And he's going to go for the Fire Blast. It's not going to do anything, obviously, because it's raining and it's Chansey. So I'm going to go for the Soft Bolt here like an idiot. I should have went for the Seismic Toss. And that Terrakion would have been gone, so that was my bad. Cheese, do you have any comments?
You're playing like wild.
That's messed up. So I'm gonna switch into my Mew just as death fodder, and he's gonna go for the close combat just to finish me off. And damn, I'm just playing. I'm playing bad right now. There's nothing I can say otherwise. Or maybe he's just playing well. Just kidding. Anyways, so this Protect is extremely obvious. So he's gonna switch into his Scizor right now. And I really don't know why I did that, because I would have done the exact same thing he did. I'm not playing like I normally play. What I normally do is I predict my opponent like he's me. I do what I predict him like I know what he's going to do because I'm playing myself. Okay, anyways, I go for the Protect and he goes for the Swords Dance, so I made another mistake. But now I'm going to go for the Elite Seed and I miss. Didn't really matter in the long run because he shit on my life regardless. But it definitely would have helped a lot. Actually, it probably didn't matter because I probably wouldn't have lost my... No. I wouldn't have lost one of these guys if the Elite Seed was up.
See, if you got the Elite Seed off, you could have went to Tentacruel, made him predict you to go for the Protect, and then went for the Scald.
Yes, exactly. So now he's just going to take me out with a Bug Bite after he freaking... he has a Lumberry Sizzler. That's so uncommon. I'm not knocking it though because it obviously worked. So, here I would have been able to do exactly what Cheese just said. I would have been able to force him to predict my Protect, and then I would have been able to go for the Scald and just take him out. So I don't know. As you can see, my Tentacruel barely lived that Bullet Punch, so I'm happy it lived though because I would have been swept easily if it didn't live. So I'm gonna go for the Protect here just to see. I knew he would go for Volt Switch, but I just wanted to get some HP back as well. And now I'm going to switch out, and I'm going to go to my Chansey, because Chansey is one of the only Pokemon I have left that can take a Volt Switch. As a matter of fact, besides my, it is the only Pokemon I have that can take a Volt Switch. God damn. So he's going to go out to this big-ass threat called Dragonite, and I'm going to switch out to my Skarmory. Now, I played this thing so bad. You guys will see later. I'm going to switch out to my Skarmory. He makes the obvious... That was so damn obvious, and I played right into it. I switched into my Skarmory. He predicted that, did the double switch, and went out to his Rotom. So now he's basically making me switch into my Chansey, and every turn I'll be taking Volt Switch and Stealth Rocks damage, and he's probably trying to wear me down to the point where he can kill me with an Outrage from his Dragonite. But now I know this. I didn't know this before. I didn't even realize what was happening. So right here is where I make a horrible move. I saw the leftovers and I thought he might want to go for the Dragon Dance, but he goes straight for the Outrage, and I lived the Outrage. But if I'd gone for the Soft Boiled or just switched out to my Skarmory, probably would have been a lot better. But because he kept switching in and out, I thought that he might go, do the double switch thing again, and force me to switch into my Skarmory so he can bring in his Rotom and go for the Volt Switch. So that's pretty much the most horriblest, terriblest move I made this whole battle, and it pretty much cost me the battle. I had a chance still after all the bad moves I made, but that was the last straw, and I got my ass beat. Right now I have no chance, none. So he did beat the team, so go check him out. His YouTube is in the description. He uploads PL battles. I'm not sure if he narrates, but he beat the team, so go check him out. Otherwise, you're a loser. Okay? Yes. So the rest of this is just pure destruction, fire blast. I can't even bring in my I can't even bring in my Chansey right now because it's gonna die on stealth rocks. So yeah, it's a good game. And Cheese, any last word?
Yeah, you kind of played pretty bad because you didn't really predict what he was predicting, since he was kind of playing like a normal person like we were. So you're kind of playing too conservatively with your stall, and you could have predicted most of his plays that he could have done. But, you know, I guess you're just playing bad that night, I guess.
Indeed. Yeah, we out this bitch.